Welcome to Danny's Den. Today, we're diving into love, parenting, sports, and a little pop culture. Let's chat. Picture this: a crowded tailgate, grill going, kids darting between coolers, and a partner who reaches for your phone and says they just want to see who you are texting. It seems small at first, right? But that one demand can repeat. Questions about who you talk to, undermining your parenting choices, moods that spike around game time. Those tiny moments add up, and sometimes they become legal problems when kids or custody are involved. Quick content note: this episode mentions controlling and abusive behaviors. If that's difficult for you, please pause and check the resources linked in the show notes. And a short legal reminder up front: this is general information, not personal legal advice. Talk to a local attorney about your situation if you need specific help. In the next 10 minutes, I'll give you a plain language checklist: how to tell emotional red flags from actions that can have legal consequences, quick one-line scripts you can use on a game day, and a simple documentation plan to protect your kids and your rights. So, when does something cross the line? Emotional manipulation, like gaslighting or possessiveness, hurts and it wears you down. But the things that usually move into police reports or court filings are concrete acts: repeated unwanted contact after you ask them to stop, threats of harm, stalking or tracking your location, and financial control that cuts you off from your money. If your partner demands access to your bank card, tracks your phone, or shows up where you are after you ask them not to, write it down, take photos, and get help. The same behavior looks different depending on whether you're dating or co-parenting. In dating, repeated monitoring and threats can lead to restraining orders or criminal charges if they escalate. In co-parenting, courts focus on the child, safety, routines, and emotional stability. So, what do courts notice? Who keeps routines? Who responds calmly during meltdowns? Whether exchanges are predictable? And whether a parent undermines rules in front of the kids. Repeated cancellations, showing up intoxicated for pickups, or public scenes that stress the child, those are the facts that matter. I know this can feel overwhelming. Small steps matter. Now, a real game day example, because it's helpful and it's common. Imagine Eagles and Yankees fans at a big tailgate. You cheer, someone gets jealous, words are exchanged, it turns loud, and then a partner grabs your keys or your phone when you try to leave. That's where fandom and jealousy cross into harassment or assault.
It feels small in the moment for a lot of people, but if someone seizes your phone, follows you to your car, or threatens where you can take the kids, those actions are concrete and they can be documented.
If you feel physically threatened in a moment like that, call 911 right away. If there are repeated threats, stalking, or theft of your property, contact law enforcement and get an incident number. Those immediate safety steps come first. If you can safely use a few short lines to de-escalate, they help, and they also create a record. Try, "I'm not arguing here. I need space. I'm leaving." Or, "I won't be spoken to like that in front of the kids." If someone grabs your phone or keys, say aloud, "You just took my keys. I'm leaving." Say it where others can hear you. Witnesses matter. After you're safe, document. Take photos of injuries or property damage. Save screenshots of harassing messages, and make a short voice note describing what happened and when. Email or backup copies to a secure account you control or an encrypted folder, but do this only when you're safe. Don't respond to harassing messages. Responding can escalate things and sometimes complicates a legal record. Preserve everything. Write a dated log with times and witnesses, and keep duplicates off your primary device if you can. I want to offer a simple reset you can actually use with kids in the back seat. Put on a slow R&B or neo-soul track for 2 or 3 minutes. Take deep breaths together and let the rhythm lower the temperature. It's small, but it models calm and protects emotional safety in the moment. For legal next steps, call law enforcement if you're in immediate danger.
For family law options, custody changes, temporary orders, or whether a pattern will matter in court, reach out to a lawyer for a consult. You don't have to wait until something catastrophic to get advice. An early consult can help you plan and preserve evidence correctly. If safety is a concern, prioritize planning an exit and a safe place for the kids. If you're worried the other parent will misinterpret documentation, bring your records to an attorney who can explain how courts in your area typically view that evidence.
3 quick takeaways you can act on today. Spot the pattern. Notice repeated monitoring, controlling moves, or disruptions to routine. Document safely, photos, screenshots, and a dated log, and set a clear boundary out loud. Use the one-line scripts and get to a safe place if needed.
If this episode hit close to home, remember, this is general information, not personal legal advice. If you need help with a specific situation, talk to a lawyer in your area and check the resources in the show notes.
Thanks for spending these minutes with me. If you found this useful, subscribe to Danny's Den so you don't miss future episodes. I'll be back soon digging into parenting time and holiday schedules, how to keep traditions without letting conflict rewrite your calendar. Let's chat.
If you want individual legal help, use the contact link in the show notes to request a free 30-minute consultation. You can also leave a comment with your game day stories or your favorite reset songs. I read them.